Okay, the world we're living in today is the world of extreme abundance. The world we're living in today gives us far more in every single category than what we actually need. The world we're living today is the world that is consistently trying to sell us new materials, new items. And the larger the purchase is, the far deeper we go in the slavery of our desires. And the longer it takes for us to recover back, the more we detach ourselves from these desires, the more we detach ourselves from the abundance, and the more we simplify our needs, the closer we get to freedom. So we have desires and abundance, and then we have freedom and a minimalistic lifestyle. Now, the reason why all of this matter is because in the world of extreme abundance, we have lost touch with what is meaningful, what is dangerous, what is peaceful, what is safe. We have been bombarded by so much information, too much knowledge, and too much attraction of information trying to grab our attention constantly, that we have lost touch with understanding what is considered dangerous, what is considered safe, what is considered a necessity, and what is considered complete desire, or an empty desire even. The reason behind this is because we don't go in depth enough to ask ourselves who we are. The reason behind this is that a 3-minute meditation session doesn't take us anywhere in life. If the amount of time it takes us to brush our teeth is far longer than the time it takes us to meditate each day, that is a huge problem. And we're not being told that. We are so limited in time. We have so much to do. We overpack our days with such huge amounts of to-do lists. And so if we're trying to accomplish 100 things and we only get to number 9, then our day seems like a failure. But if we were trying to accomplish 10 things and we got to number 8 or 7, we're about 70%, 80% of the way there. So part of the problem for us is the overwhelming amount of work that we put on our shoulders that then distracts us from what is important in our lives, and what is not important, and what is, again, dangerous, what is a fear, and what is only an illusion of our mind that pushes us towards that fear. The point I'm trying to make here is that, for example, we spend days and hours of our lives on the freeways, in the road, commuting from job to another job, trying to make an income, not recognizing how dangerous just that journey is, and driving 80 miles an hour as other drivers are texting and driving their cars at the same time. We do not comprehend the amount of danger we put our bodies through, and we normalize that. And then when it comes to other aspects of our lives, such as maybe a martial arts journey, or maybe camping in nature for about a week in an area which is surrounded by wildlife, we put lots of fear into that. And although the fear is legitimate, what we don't recognize is that by avoiding and depriving ourselves of those journeys, we are avoiding our adventurous spirit. And our adventurous spirit is really what keeps us alive. Our adventurous spirit does not want to be on the freeway for 2 hours a day. Our adventurous spirit has a different purpose beyond just the work and the consistent daily grind. So we must feed the adventurer inside us. And in order to do that, the only way to do that is to welcome a certain amount of fear, welcome a certain amount of danger in our lives. We have to choose this danger wisely. We have to understand what it is that we're after above anything else, and make sure that the danger we are choosing is actually meaningful. For some of you, that danger could be what I mentioned: spending time in nature, wildlife, surfing, maybe a racing sport of some sort, right? For some of us, it could be the military. For some of us, it could be martial arts. For some of us, it could be the discipline that it takes to be a responsible human being with our routines. But the adventurous spirit does not come through our jobs. The adventurous spirit does not appear through our careers. The adventurous spirit has to be what we do for ourselves. So if we apply it to the discipline and the responsibilities that we have, that is fair. However, it needs to be applied to the aspects of our lives and the responsibilities that are genuinely for ourselves and not for a company that we're working for, not for a business that we're trying to run. The adventurous spirit of ours needs to help our existence expand. The adventurous spirit needs to serve us to become better human beings, stronger physically, stronger mentally. If we can choose our adventurous spirit correctly, cautiously, without the influence of the outside world, not because everybody else is telling me I should jump out of a plane, but because I decide that this is something I wish to experience for myself at least once. So if we can choose that internally and make those decisions internally, then we expand our existence. We expand our abilities, we expand our lives, we expand our relationships, and we essentially level up in terms of the quality of life we create for ourselves. So there were 3 or maybe 2 aspects that I was covering here. One was to go within and ignore the abundance for a bit. It's okay to not check every email. It's perfectly fine to not respond to every single message. Go within and ask, what on earth are you about? And then take that desire, take the need, and apply it to your adventurous spirit, and create at least a weekly or a monthly habit out of that. This does not have to be a daily thing. Our adventurous spirits will be a little bit overworked if we make sure to apply them daily, but at least weekly, at least monthly, and witness the overtime growth that happens in our lives. Till next time.